Hi Dalmatians and welcome back to Vampyr. So we just killed, I think, our first boss here. And we found out who is doing the blood shedding here in the docks. Oh. How can I remove them? Oh. So yes, this is where we wait. How do I move this map? Oh, like that. So we came from Southwark here, and now we've done the docks more or less, and I think we found the one who's responsible for the docks, the deaths there. And we got a blood sample of him, and I think we now want to check the blood sample and see if he's the one who also turned us. So let's just go into the boat and check that out, I guess. Hi Alex, how are you? Take a ride with Dr. Swansea. I don't trust Dr. Swansea, by the way. Something about him is... I'm doing okay, thanks for asking. How are you doing, Alex?
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back. But I will tell you, she values her privacy.
Just tell
London
me.
as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reid.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reid, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reid. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
Great!
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Hi Mythic Frost, how are you?
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reid, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
Thanks, love.
So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I've been needing some clean clothes, yeah. How are you doing, Mr. Frost? Oh, the Alex, sanding down stuff is so annoying. I completely feel you. Especially if you don't have a sanding machine.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Skals said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reid here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Cool, and thank you so much for your resub. 6
Here at
months, half a
Pembroke,
year already.
it's not
Thank
what
you.
we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
How you doing?
Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Look at my cool... Oh, I look good! Analyze William Bishop's blood in a hospital. Mission update. Take me to a hospital. You dapper now? Yeah, I look really good, right? I'm like, hello? Hello? Sorry, I had to tap out for a moment.
I cannot enter.
We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
Cosplay inspo. I don't think I have something like that, but I only have like a white shirt, like a white button down. I don't have a tie, nor I have a cool coat like that. I mean, I have a little bit something similar, probably next time. Hello, can I bite you for a second, please? And all of them were like,
You can do better than that. Nah. It's my turn.
Rotten autocracy. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
you better be more polite, Clay. But I want to eat him when he's full of blood.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Hi, Yukra. How are you? Blood quality. The blood quality indicates how much experience you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you will get. Mesmerize. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. Press Q to mesmerize Clay, but I don't wanna. Do I have to?
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Press blood temptation. Press left mouse to embrace clay clocks or spacebar to release them. Embracing clay will provide a massive XP boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about sentences and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained. Let's embrace him. Let's release him, I mean.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
I don't want to eat them. I don't want to be a bad vampire. I want to be a good vampire.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
It's locked, all right.
Want to be a good vampire. You Cullen? Yeah. How are they called?
I cannot enter.
What is the last name of Edward? No, it is Cullen. Edward Cullen. Jane, thank you so much for your resub. 50 months already. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Hello, hope you're good. Got catfished. I'm so stupid. By whom? And hi, I see. How are you? But I'm still going to London. Fuck it. That's the attitude we're looking for. Even if you got catfished, make the best out of it. Even though that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hi, Heart. Hello. How are you doing? Nice seeing you. Hope you're doing good. Cullen's considered obsessed vegetarian vampires. Me.
Whoa, I feel giddy.
Also vegetarian vampire. V is for vegetarian vampire, not vendetta.
It's locked, all right.
District status serious. What exactly does it mean? Is that the way they hunt, or...? District status healthy. Welcome back, Vexter. What's here?
I cannot enter.
Okay. I didn't find a merchant yet. You will come across one soon. Doing good, just waking up to start fixing my Twitch profile again. Oh no, why that? What happened? Where's your accent from, G, if you don't mind me asking? I'm German. A German potato. A German potato. Hope it's not too annoying. I know I have a quite strong accent. At least people always tell me that I have a quite strong accent, which sucks, but you know, I can't change it. I'm working on it, but
It's locked, all right.
your city needs you.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir.
Hi, Rakesh.
Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Jadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Jadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian.
Why are you not a
of this
doctor
morgue.
anymore?
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
How's your life in London? Not afraid of the dead?
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
Most people fear dead flesh.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get your job?
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
This is a new game. No, it isn't. Like, it's a new game for me. I've never played it before. But I think it's around... I don't know how old it is. Can't even tell you.
Do you need medical attention?
I'm feeling all right, Doctor. But perhaps it is because I, too, am used to the smell of the dead.
Rakesh is not afraid of death since he served as a medic. Did we already ask
Are
that?
you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies...
Have we met before?
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir.
2018?
Why?
When we
I
first
see.
talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Yeah, about that. She's dead, man. She's dead. Yeah, that's true, Frexter. The blonde hair is more like a Scandinavian thing, indeed. You work here alone.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why watch these buddies?
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why would you close the morgue?
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Personal questions. You're a pawnbroker?
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade?
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods do you sell?
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Do you believe in life after death?
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time
Do
is
you guys
short,
believe in life
and the
after death?
obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Goodwill won't last.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Of course I believe in life after death, but not for the person that died.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chuda.
I wanted to say
No,
the
Dr.
same
Reid,
there.
I am a foolish man, but I like to think otherwise.
I like him.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
I can't think about life after death once I'm dead. Yeah, that's true. Codeine, opium, an enigmatic formula. This formula written on a piece of paper seems complex and needs to be analyzed. What can we... Junk. So I'm a little bit unsure if we want to buy. With the rise of the epidemic and the rampant shortage of legal medications, London citizens for its sedative and anesthetic properties have recently used opium again. Codeine is a strong analgesic and anti-tussive drug often used to ease pain and coughing. Can I see somewhere my recipes? What I need for them to do? Like... I can't? I don't like that. Ah, so you think about this, the endless cycle thing, that also sounds cool, yeah. Ah, that's a little bit annoying right now, to be honest. Yeah, I heard about that, like, you want to name it soul, that the soul has like 20 grams or something that leaves your body, apparently. I'm not sure if that's really true, though. I mean, if you tense your muscles, are you more heavy then? Genuine question here. The name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses are needed now. Inquire the nearest labor national.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
Due to the influenza, this hospital can no longer take any patients. Hospital full. Please go back home.
It's locked, all right.
Uncool. Hi, Pitbull. Hello. Nice seeing you. How are you doing? Hello. Okay, let's stay here in this area. Like Wolfburg. Stay here in this area, but let's not cross the bridge. Keep out. Level 14? I don't think I should fight them right now. Level 14 is a lot. I think we shouldn't be going here right now. Only level 4. Let's stay here maybe for a moment and continue a little bit more here before we go into the other district here. Oof. Grease and screws. Quarantine influenza, keep out of this area by order of the Board of Health officer.
Skal voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody. It's locked.
Why do I have a feeling I will get my booty kicked? Yeah, they are. Oh my god! Okay, so parrying is not for me. What wonder? I'm pressing right! Why doesn't it work? The right click doesn't work. Like, no joke, the right click doesn't work. That's dumb. So we're not using that weapon anymore. I don't understand how it works. That's a little bit annoying because the first time I managed to do it and then all of a sudden I can't do it anymore. I'm too dumb for it. We're changing weapons. We're not doing that. That was... Did a lot like that here. You're trying to parry, don't you? I read that you need a two-handed weapon to parry. My scythe was a two-handed weapon, Fexter. To be honest, I like the attack pattern and all that, but I'm too dumb for it. You seem more like a claws type of girl. Just throw away the weapon. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to play with claws and fast weapons, as always. Just easy to play with fast weapons, at least for me. Was there doubt that we will end up with something else than the claws? Yes. Did you hear that, by the way? That my wrist was like...
I cannot enter. It's locked.
Okay. Okay. There never was any doubt, nor was there any option to begin with. You and Claw Girl. The thing is, I like bonking sticks and all that. And I do like scythes. I mean, scythes are freaking cool, but it's just too slow. Soon she starts to turn into smoke and starts to go through keyholes. Who knows? Maybe. I took care of the vampires. Do I get a cookie? Please? Where am I now? Popular, you're gonna be popular. Da, 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 da. Oh fuck.
Stop right now!
Die! Oh fuck, level 10.
Doesn't like burning, does it?
Munch! Oh, Yum! Did you see the damage, dude?
Watch it! It's a killer!
Yummy! I'm definitely a claws girl. Let's admit it. Yeah. Oh, wanted to die. I was even full health. Fuck me.
It's locked, all right.
Geez, werewolf sounds interesting. CIO was more of a vampire girl. Werewolves, I don't know. Not really my vibe. Who would have guessed so, right? They are all level 12. And it's also right at the bridge. Scythe is used more for trimming rather than harvesting nowadays, though, isn't it? For harvesting, a sickle comes to my mind. Ooh, I would love to play with a sickle. Shall we try? On the other hand, I said let's not go over the bridge. Dual wheel sickle though. Sick though! Werewolves are technically the good guys. Vampires can also be the good guys. They rarely are though, to be honest. You're vampire ninja now. Mm-hmm. I mean, vampires are way cooler than werewolves, but Jacob's way hotter than Edward, so I understand the debate. See, I would disagree. I think Edward is hotter. Popular, gonna be popular. really have a problem with this. Fuck off, man. Okay, we have a problem. Oh no. Fuck me! This will be our first death here. Fuck! Okay, the vampires are more hard than the hunters. I see. So how much did I miss now? Do I just get like teleported here? Did I have... Oh fuck. Do I have the same amount of experience I had before? What exactly did I lose? This fucking jump is so annoying! Oh my god, and this auto lock is also fucking annoying. How can I block them? How can I fucking block this fucking jump attack? This jump attack is the worst thing ever. I do like Emmerich, but what does it have to do with anything? I'm confused. Jesus! The fighting is hard. Why did someone wrote shift and left click is parrying? No, doesn't look like it. Do we want to try that fucker again? So we went there. We went there, then we looped and we wanted to go... I think the level 11 vampire is a little bit too hard. Barnabas Collins, best vampire, I don't know who that is. What? Yeah, I mean, I just don't have to click the auto lock. It's fine. I just clicked it because I thought it was smart, but turns out it wasn't smart. Oh, great.
It's one of them! Stay alive! See that fancy crab? This one's a top!
I'm a little bit confused right now. Should I not get like health back when I fight them? Is it wrong one?
Murdering bosses!
I don't use an analog stick. It's fine, it's fine. I can manage. It just was a little bit frustrating here because I didn't really understand what I need to do. On the other hand, I just don't need to be here right now. I mean, they're all way above my level, so I could just ignore it, but I don't want to ignore it. It's a thing. I can theoretically just ignore him down there. How do you like the game so far? I think it's quite hard, but I'm not sure. Hi Kid Ferris and hi Old Smokes, how are you? Ended up in Dark Shadows. Ah, the movie was quite good. I like that movie.
It's locked.
Should we try this fucker again? In fear that he will kill us again? Oh wait, I'm somewhere else, I think.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
There he is. Can we save here? There's only autosave, right? Fuck. The problem is we have to play this quite flawless because the problem is he gets his health back. Yeah. I know this costs a lot of blood, but I think that's the only thing that we can do this year. This was very expensive, but it's fine. Large knife, a large and beautiful knife with a name engraved on the blade.
This
Local investigations. A new citizen investigation is available. Press tab to open the local investigations menu. Citizen investigations are displayed here as categorized by districts. You can study new citizen quest by tracking it with left mouse and then access your map to locate the area to explore. Bring back the knife to its owner. Hey! We spared Clay.
This is an impressive knife. There's a name engraved on the metal. Clay. What kind of man puts his name on a knife?
Tool of the trade. He was at the beginning of, like, I think we docked here somewhere. Not so sure anymore. Oh, it's showing, okay. So I think the white things on the map are probably like side missions and the red thing is main mission, right? I think so. Hi Travel! Hello, how are you doing? Are we doing great? Yeah, it's my first time playing it. So far I'm enjoying it, even though I don't think it's an easy game so far. But I'm also making my life probably harder than it should be. Okay, so we came here and now we need to go down again. Hi Dorothy. So let's go down here again and then there should be clay somewhere down there. Hi Mr. Stark, how are you? He should be standing right there. Oh, there he is. I got your knife.
Did I black out? What? What happened? Whoa, I feel giddy. What happened?
Can I not do this because he needs to be in the hospital first? Okay, I guess. Let's go back to Dorothy.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no
Dying
matter
and
how
killing.
illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you.
Damn, my own
Nurse Crane,
office.
isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
I have a few questions, Dorothy.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
How is Mr. Hampton?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Clay Cox, so many jokes. I don't understand it.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
I've only just met him, Dorothy.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Not her. Like...
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
That sounds weird. Where's my room?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office
Girly
at the
Pop,
end of
by the way, you have a
corridor.
lot of blood on yourself. It's quite unhygienic. You should clean up.
Thank
Just
you,
as a-
Nurse Crane.
What's up? Just saying. Music is good. I like the music.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for
Oh,
this
you're
shithole of a
taking-
hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
What? You live in London? What's the situation around
How
here?
is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Hi Hunter, how are you? Smuggling weapons?
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
What's your occupation?
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
You sound like you've had it rough.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
How is the sanitary situation?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Personal questions. Let's try it.
I'd like to see your goods.
Hi,
Wise choice,
July. How are
Dr. Reid.
you?
A
Guns
reliable
are certainly
gun is what
cervical, but not with
everybody
your
needs these
attitude,
days.
sir. Milton shotgun. Okay, so I now have a mission here to find the watch of him. Who are
evening,
you
sir.
people?
So
Hi
it is
Pen,
true.
how are you?
The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Oh my
Do
God,
we
my
know
eye.
each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
God.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
How's your life in London? Situation.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
People are more important.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
You've played Witcher 3, right? Or was it someone else that did play Witcher 3, but that was ages ago? Why the fuck he looks like Mr. Roger? Who's Mr. Roger? Tell me about the stuff.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not
so good.
But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive
Don't be a
character
gossip
traits.
king. Stop the yawning, yeah, I'm sorry.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
She can also be that as a woman, dickhead.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a
I refuse
medical
because I'm
officer.
mysterious. Fuck off, no,
Don't
just
get me
kidding.
wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Sorry, brother.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Wait, we got a new hint, didn't we
Good
not?
evening.
Doctor,
No.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Started playing it and loving everything about this, especially Yennefer and Ciri. I get that. How can you not like Siri? Where are the missions? Investigations. Where was that? Enter the backyard garden. Is that in? I think it's through the hospital, huh? I like my Siri too. Do you? Do you? Milton, I have a question before you leave, though.
Good evening.
Do you need
Milton.
any medical
Good evening,
attention?
Doctor. Still trying to...
Do you need any
I'm fine, Doc.
What?
Do you need any medical help?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
Damn, what the negative
Goodbye,
Nancy.
Milton.
Jennifer and Siri, we're all about Tristan's channel. Can somebody please ban Noob? Just kidding.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
I think this is how far I got when I first played this game. I don't like the map, to be honest. The map is really confusing for me. Like, where do I see... Oh, I accidentally placed a marker there. No. How can I get in the backyard garden? I think that's where it already was, right?
It's locked, all right.
Ah, now we can open it. Ah, so red indicates it's locked. Ah, that makes sense. So which on the game was almost couldn't stop myself. You don't have to stop yourself. As I said, everybody has multiple votes, so you can vote as many games as you want on the next game list. I even prefer that because if you just choose one game, it just is indicating that you would like to see this one particular game. But if you vote for just every game you would like to see, it makes it easier for me to see in which direction you guys would like to go, you know? Okay. Not this time, you little fucker. You really have to learn them. You really have to learn them. They are not easy to fight against. None of those enemies are, to be honest. Stop myself because I like seeing games I haven't played, though multiple picks is good to know. That will make it easier. So you've never played Witcher? Whoa! Definitely need to play Witcher. Such a good game. Where could he have lost his watch? Oh, there. On the ground, probably. That's not a watch. Photography in a wallet. Oh yeah, he lost his wallet. A photography of a smiling, loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa forever. Damn, you're strong if you can just destroy that bench like that. It is an action game instead of point and click. Hi Kryptonite, how are you? I rarely play point and click games. Can happen, but it doesn't really happen often. Okay, then let's go back out to Milton and give him the wallet.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have found your wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin color that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reid.
How about you be nice to me that I give you shit, asshole? Your relationship with Nurse Hawkins.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
Clear's good at pointing but struggling with the clicking sometimes. Fuck off! Did you finish Greedfall? Yes, we finished Greedfall. Today will be the last upload on YouTube of Greedfall. Sorry. Lots of yawns here today. All games are point and click when you really think about it. FPS, point and click adventure. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, makes you comfortable. I hope you enjoy the stream. How are you? Follow you anonymous, but if you want to speak on my chat and say hi.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You could both get fired, though.
You do realize you could both get fired.
I would never say something, though.
Hospital staff
I will never
are not
stand in
meant
the way
to
of
have
love.
intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reid. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Headpants!
Goodbye, Milton.
Investigation succeeded.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
You live in London? How is your stay with us?
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Ouch. Can I do anything?
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
I'm sorry, Jonathan, but we can't fix your face. I believe you were born ugly. Oh my god, Jonathan is a cutie button. Love your Cruella style, thank you. Getting a fight is the least of his worries. If he gets caught, I would agree.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Yeah, Thomas, I don't think that.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reid, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious.
It was very nice to me.
But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How's your life in London? Your presence in William Bishop's den?
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
Why did he abduct you?
To eat him, probably?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You're a hero or a fool.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton.
To be honest, he's a fool because he would have died if I wouldn't have come there.
Dr. Reid. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
You're a fool, Samwise Gamgee.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
But he didn't went missing. Hi, Sir Barkalot. Hello. How are you doing? How do you like it so far? I'm enjoying it, but it's hard. It's not an easy game, which makes me scared. Because you played on normal, and I was like, should I play it on easy? Yeah, I probably should have.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know? The sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint. Not even criminals.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Despair?
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Corruption?
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
The thing is, I think I need to probably skill bite a little bit more, but have to go into blood regeneration if that somehow exists, because I think we need more claw action, that we can heal and at the same time claw our enemies, because we don't do enough damage.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest?
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
More claw action. I like the sound of that.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Did you make friends since you arrived?
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you feel?
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you.
I have a question.
I believe all I need is rest.
You guys can spoil me in
Then I
that
can
way.
go back to the people who need me.
Do I have to
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
embrace people in the game to be able to have enough power and experience? Do I have to do that? Because I don't really want to do it, but
Good
if I
evening,
have
miss.
to...
I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reid, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Yeah, I would like to be a pacifist vampire. I know it sounds weird,
Do you
but
require my services?
a vegetarian
Miss Howcroft?
vampire.
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reid. Blood is the only drug I need.
She looks a little bit like a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
To be honest, I think you cray-cray.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Sure, Thelma. Are you a patient here? I wonder.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want.
I see, I see, I
As
see.
a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people
Hi,
will
Ricky.
not find
How are you?
Here. I'll personally make sure they leave you
Yeah, we
alone.
should just
Thank you,
for the
mortal.
lulz
But do not interfere with them, for you
push
are
her
no
into
match for
sunlight.
those that hunt me.
and see how she will react.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm
Yeah,
curious
for example.
to know who you were before becoming
For
a
example, that would be
No,
cool, yeah.
such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Got it.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Take me to church, I whistle like a dog. Unfinished letter. Pembroke Hospital, 2nd of November. My dear children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you're Harvey Fiddick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick, the big guy with the mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure out something as soon as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors have fixed my arm,
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
Okay, wait. I'm getting a lot of things here now all of a sudden, which is confusing.
But in the circumstances...
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm
Yeah,
Waverly
kills 50 hunters then asks if you can be a pacifist.
Does my arrival inconvenience
I don't want to
you in
kill
some way,
civilians.
Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say
hunters?
that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansey's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Damn! Okay, brother Dr. Waverly Ackroyd. I see we have a problem here with each other. Got it. Got it. See, I maybe will drink people like him. That... On the other hand, if I embrace them, they will just turn to a vampire, right? I don't want to be the... don't want to have these assholes as a vampire.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansey has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
Well, good thing you're not the boss here, idiot sandwich.
But I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reid. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Jealousy will not do you any good, bitches.
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reid. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine,
I hate him.
Perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansey, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
We never said anything else, bitches. I've proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I have saved many lives.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Bad memories of your military service,
It
bitch.
seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
I would agree
We
with
can
that,
at least
yeah.
agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Oh, I don't like him.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Would you like to take this conversation to the dark alleyway behind the hospital?
I'm so tired.
Come with me.
Will this shift never end? Reads me like a book. Never could keep it.
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances,
Good evening.
I'm willing to
I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
So did I already do something now? I'm a little bit confused on how to really fatigue. 30% loss of blood quality. Ah, so I think when they have these yellow stars, that means that I can do something, right? Like those are fatigued. I think. Damn, we're missing many people still.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some
I'll
rest.
let you get some rest, then.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reid? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you that rich?
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
And what are you doing in life?
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Complaints about your reception here?
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff...
Beatrice questions the Pembroke hospitality efficiency. I get that.
were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me about your arrival, then.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude.
True.
For a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes. And I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
That's not okay, Pippa.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reid. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're more than
Goodbye,
right.
Mrs. Goswick.
This should not happen.
Never could keep anything from her. I'm so... Will this shift never...
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank
Okay.
you, Nurse Crane.
Already asked her everything that I can. He's unknown. Can't talk to him. Okay, so then right now in this room we only have this doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reid. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reid.
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
You don't have to worry about me, Dr. Reid. I am here to assist you, not to be a burden.
Tell me about yourself.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reid. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose that career?
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
What?
I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
I'll be glad to help you.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors,
I would love to get experience when you get like
defeat it.
dialogues out of them, you know what I mean? That would be cool.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just
It's like in
theories at
Fallout,
first approach.
like
My
dialogue
process
things.
is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Yeah, but you don't gotta get ruthless.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude.
Wally! Hello!
I'm convinced
How are
that
you
this
doing?
epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain
one
about
second.
our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Hello! How is everybody doing? It's so nice seeing you all. Wally, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, my love. Wait, let me give you a shout out. Guys, if you don't know Quilly, you're definitely missing out. She's amazeballs. We adore her here. She's such a bubbly and lovely person. You will adore her as much as I adore her. You right now have on top of your chat this little heart thing, and you better turn that heart to follow, okay? Hi, Plant Boy. Hi, Miniboss. Hi, Kaku. Hi, Lihel. Hi, Kima. Hi, Carl. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Jäger. Hello. How are you guys doing? Marvel Spider-Man. Ooh, I was thinking about playing the Spider-Man games. They look pretty cool, to be honest, but I've never played them on my own. Thank you so much, Polly. If you need to raid and run, I completely get it. Please don't feel pressured into staying here. Hello! Happy holidays and New Year's soon. Happy New Year to you too. How was your New Year's Eve? I hope you had a great day. And also in general, just a great stream. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, to everybody who doesn't know Crowley, please check her out. She's amazeballs. You will love her. 100%. I'm so sure about that. Trust me. Billy, thank you so much for the support to Crowley. Thank you. All Spider-Man games are on PC now if you don't have a PS4 and 5. Oh, that's good to know. I was really thinking about playing them. So hi to everybody who doesn't know me. My name is Gia. I'm from Germany. I'm not a native speaker, Rips. That's why sometimes my English is a little bit weird. Not a native speaker. We are currently playing Vampyr. It is a quite dialogue-heavy game. So if that's not your cup of tea, I completely get it, but it's a lot of dialogue. But we are a vampire, which is cool. Like, the story is very interesting. I like it so far. But it is a very dialogue-heavy game, so you definitely do need to like that. We currently arrived in this hospital here, and we're talking to Dr. Thoreau Strickland. Yeah, and we're playing in the time of 1918. So very interesting times. Corby, hi, how are you? Oh, and Billy, Jesus, thank you so much for the 5 sub gifts, you freaking legend. Thank you so much. Thank you. Quilly again, thank you so much for the raid, my love. Thank you. Mwah! Thank you so much. I hope you know how highly I appreciate that support. Thank you so much, Quilly. Thank you. How did you like Spider-Man? Did you enjoy it? Again, thank you so much for the 5 sub-gifts, Billy. Do you need my help, Dr. Thoreau Strickland, though?
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reid. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Cool, we got a new investigation now. It's so satisfying flying about, enjoying the lawn. Yeah, I saw some people play it and it looks really cool. It looks very, very fun to play, to be honest.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion
Hi,
to
Harga! Hello, how are you doing?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
The investigations are very similar to bandages, though. You also had those investigation cases there, right? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, make yourself comfortable. I hope you enjoy the stream. How are you doing? Are you using me for an errand boy? No. Yeah, well, yes, I kind of do. Hi, Dodo. How are you? This is a great game. Looking forward to part 2. Will there be a part 2? When? I haven't heard anything about that. How is everybody doing, by the way? I hope you all had a great start into your day. And thank you again so much for trusting me, your community. Cool, you're the best. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical
I'm scared that he will, like...
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reid. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
I don't trust him. You must remain neutral.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Yeah, that's
true. Do you think
keeping
his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Interesting game. Yes, it really is interesting. I'm really enjoying it so far. I hope you'll enjoy it too. As far as I know, no part 2 is on the horizon. Aw, frick, okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, make yourself comfortable. I hope you enjoy the stream. How are you?
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
We know a lot about Harvey now.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Let's go to Harvey. We know a lot about him.
Not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
I get that.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
Yeah, you have 2 doctors that want to take care of you. Basically because they want to do like a little dick fight, but besides that... Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter. And a good one, too.
You need their arm.
But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reid.
About the hospital, though?
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reid?
Myself?
I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
Oh, you wanted me to operate him? No, not myself. I fixed your arm if you give me a bite. Wait, what? Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines too? Yeah, but I don't think Vampire has to do anything about those games, does it? Or is there like a connection I don't know about?
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both
Operate
want
yourself
the best.
hardcore.
There's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
I appreciate coming out of the blue to comment on a streamer's appearance isn't always welcome, but your aesthetic is amazing. Oh, thank you so much. That is very nice of you. Thank you so much. Hi, Mikey. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. How are you? Thank you. It's very nice of you. And also thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do grab yourself something to eat, something to drink. Make yourself comfortable. I do hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. You seem worried about your family. Facts. Oh, stop it. I'm going to get shy. The separate universe? Yeah. You seem worried about your family.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
Why do you feel guilty about your injury?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Did you voluntarily hurt yourself?
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
I feel really sorry for him, but why did your wife die because of you?
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
But that's still not your fault, Harvey.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
That's sad. Hi, funny man. How are you? And thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, make yourself comfortable. I do hope you enjoy the stream. How are you? For me, the compliments are okay if they are for the aesthetics or the outfit, if it's clearly an outfit that put effort in, like a cosplay, but never anything about body. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah. Like, hair or aesthetic, that's more than fine. It's a little bit weird when somebody says, nice boobas! Guys, don't forget to drink. Cheers! There's not official about Vampyr 2 yet. But the devs of the game are working on a new title, which some rumored to maybe be the successor of Vampire. Booba! Raises a mug. Cheers!
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Zaz, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you children alright, brother?
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then.
Are
The
your
only good
children
thing
of the
about
night?
this is my Ellen didn't bring them with her that night.
How old are they? That would be interesting. Maybe we could
Goodbye for now,
help
Mr.
you.
Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let
So let's see though. We have him now. But he doesn't, like, he doesn't have anything that we can do. Cure with treatment for fatigue. He is more or less healthy. Wait, where is he? Here. He is healthy. Like, what? Shut up. Wait! Should we turn him? No, we shouldn't turn him a vampire. Also wouldn't be good. Okay, guys, I will just do the outro for YouTube right now. I will still be online for 3 more hours. I will not be going offline. This is just for YouTube. Because we are already 1.5 hours into this part. So, to everybody who is currently watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's part of Vampyr. And if you would like to, we do see each other on the next part of Vampyr. Bye bye!